Which choice most effectively signals the comparison the writer is making between the two groups mentioned in 44? So let's figure out the two groups. The researchers suggest that, okay, so people who got caught up in the excitement uh, and the American public. Okay, so it's making some comparison between the people who got caught up in the excitement of the story when reading the newspaper and the American public as a whole. So, what is the comparison being made? Well, since it's saying that basically, so the American public may have been willing to embrace the legend because of its appeal to imagination. Given what this text has said, it seems like they are trying to put forward the idea that, as it mentioned here, that most people who heard the broadcast understood they were listening to fiction, but some were influenced by the sensationalized news coverage, and therefore remembered having a different experience maybe than it actually was. So the comparison then is that basically both the American public and people who got caught up in the excitement of the story were influenced in the same way, because since these people got caught up in the excitement, the American public may have, sort of also been willing to embrace the legend. So, which phrase here means, similarly to or like? Well, what's given right now is not unlike, which makes sense, right? The researchers also suggest that not unlike people who got caught up in the excitement. So if it's not unlike, that means it is like, right? Like the people who got caught up in the excitement of the story. B is just unlike, which is not what we're going for. It's because these two groups are similar in this regard, so we want to compare them directly. Not like, also meaning unlike, so that's also out. And different from, which also means not like or unlike. So B, C, and D are all words or phrases that make a contrast, while this is the only one that makes a analogy or comparison. So A is our answer.